You're all weak. And I'm not talking about your physical weakness, which is obviously true. You're mentally weak. You're concentrating on the pain. You're afraid.
Coach, maybe we can get a water break? It's hard to say. Some of the girls may be just dehydrated.
Just like a politician, ask for a donation. Unfortunately, we don't have any water bottles. Thanks to the school budget cuts.
Hey, Coach, I'm so sorry. I'm just having one of those days, if you know what I mean. May I please be excused?
Rebecca, of course, I'm sorry. You should have said something before. I mean, you shouldn't be pushing yourself if you're not feeling well. Why don't you go to the water fountain?
The double standard is appalling. What do you mean? You're kidding, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not picking up what you're putting down, because I find training coding like so much easier than these freaking workouts. Good, I thought that would get a little laugh out of you. What's wrong?
This is all my fault.
Don't you see the special treatment he's giving Rebecca? Not really.
Can't we get going?
I mean, Coach is a little crazy, but she said she wasn't feeling well. It's not because she's sick. It's because she's pretty. I don't know about that. I do. For too long, pretty girl privilege has allowed some girls to get special treatment, even better than I do. And I'm president. I'm tired of it.
Madam President, quit your yapping. Yap, 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 that's what you do.
Yes, drill sergeant, sir.
Go.
And Doug.
Whoa, Lulu, you're in a parade.
What happened to all the desserts?
Funny.
There's no cookies, ice cream, not even candy bars. So it's funny, I don't get the joke.
You're the president of the school. You should know we lost money on the desserts. So because of budget cuts, we had to cut them.
Wish they would have kept the chocolate chip cookies. Those were the best. My absolute favorite. Everyone loves those. I don't buy they were losing money on them. Sorry, I'm just short for all three.
Well, you do have a sandwich, chips, and a drink. One of them has to go.
Not sure.
I got all day. Or at least until my shift is over with, but you might be upsetting the people behind you.
Oh, sorry, guys. My bad. Maybe if Rebecca spent less money on makeup, she'd have more money for food. Don't be mean. I'm not wrong.
Look, don't worry about it. I'll cover the drink.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
Anything else I can help with?
No, I'm good. Actually, unless you have one of those secret hidden cookies.
All right, it's part of our last stash. We just managed to snag a few before you took them away.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Here. Good day.
Okay. That'll be $8 even.
Could you give me a chocolate chip cookie too?
I'm sorry, we don't sell those anymore.
Yeah, I heard. I mean, from your secret stash.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the cookie you just magically discovered when a pretty girl wanted one. Erica, let's just go eat our lunch. Come on.
Here. Thank you.
Don't you see how unfair this is? It's a complete double standard. Everyone in life has different advantages. You shouldn't dwell on others. It's lopsided and unfair. I'm just saying, like your family? What about my family? Well, they have money. You have money. Not everyone has that. Oh, plus you have natural leadership abilities and social skills. Like, so what if you're not pretty? As pretty as Rebecca, I mean. I never said that. My point is, you should stop comparing yourself to Rebecca or anyone else. I just want a chocolate chip cookie. Pretty girls even get the best table in the cafeteria. I want to sit at that table.
Hey, Annie. How's the presentation going?
Okay. Actually, not so good. I'm still $25,000 short in the school budget. I can't balance it out.
Balance it out.
Gotta bring that money in. The school's already cut desserts, chess club, cheerleading. I don't want them to have to cut anything else.
When I meet the wizard, once I prove my worth, then I meet the wizard, what I've waited for since birth. He'll say to me, I see who you truly are, a girl on whom I can rely, and that's how we'll begin, the wizard and I. Once I'm with the wizard, my whole life will change. 'Cause once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you. No sister acts ashamed. And all of us has to love you. And by the wizard you're acclaimed.
In just minutes, the problem will disappear before your eyes with a revolutionary
Honey,
formulation.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
You are so bright.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay.
This topical technique to visually reduce puffiness and bags, even fine lines and wrinkles on the face and forehead. Introducing Plexiderm. Jump on board and say yes to this amazing $14.95 Plexiderm trial. Order right now. We'll pay your shipping.
I don't understand where that amount is coming from. You can't be serious. So basically, I write a check and we're done. And that includes the penalty and the late fee and... Right. Yeah. I'll put it in the mail tomorrow.
Is everything okay?
Taxes. Apparently I owe another 10 grand.
Oh. Are we in trouble?
No. No, it's just an inconvenience. Actually, the contrary. It means we're actually doing quite well.
Huh?
We had a good year last year. So we're paying a little more.
You hurt.
The income tax is progressive.
Progressive.
The more money you make, the higher tax percentage you pay.
That sounds unfair to be punished for making more.
Well, that is life, but I prefer it to the alternative. You okay? Erica? Are you daydreaming?
Sorry, just thinking about school.
Everything all right?
I'm just annoyed that some girls, the pretty girls, get better treatment than everyone else.
You are pretty.
Thanks, Dad, but you have to say that.
Well, it doesn't mean it's not true.
Some girls are like really pretty and they just get everything handed to them.
Maybe there should be a progressive tax on being pretty.
What'd you say?
Maybe there should be a progressive tax on being pretty. You know, to help balance things out.
Let's balance things out. Okay. Thanks, Dad. I have fantastic news. I stayed up half the night last night trying to figure out a way to remedy our budget.
Heather told her mom she was staying here.
Shortfalls, and I didn't want to make any more cuts. And you'll be happy to hear, not only did I not make any, I think I figured out a way to bring back our favorite chocolate chip cookies to the dessert menu. Now you're probably wondering how we're going to do that, especially since things are so tight. Well,
It's not crafty. It's your craft.
I've decided to implement a pretty tax. A pretty tax will be a progressive tax based on how pretty you are. There will be 3 categories. Average looking girls, or 90%, will pay no tax. Pretty girls, or the top 10%, will pay a small tax. And the top 1%, or the prettiest girl, will pay the highest tax on all goods and services effective immediately. This will help solve our school's budget problem.
Cap.
Based on our forecasted revenues of the next fiscal year, implementing this tax will not only cover our budget shortfalls, but will also help us to create a surplus. You can't be serious. Isn't this discrimination? What's discrimination is being told you have to keep doing planks in gym when pretty girls don't. What's discrimination is being told the cafeteria is all out of cookies for average looking girls, but if you're pretty, you can have as many as you like, plus a free drink. This is so unfair.
Yeah. What's not fair is you getting special treatment. Yeah, and we're sick of it.
Man, shut your look.
Matthews, there's no way that you could let this happen. I mean, surely the school isn't okay with this.
Quiet.
Man, shut your Chinese look.
Now, Erica, this obviously has to be some kind of practical joke, right? Erica, you do understand this would be against school rules.
Actually, the bylaws explicitly say that one of the primary responsibilities of the president of the student body is overseeing the budget, and that they may use whatever means within the law to keep the budget balanced.
Within the law, Erica.
What am I proposing that's against the law? Anyway, questions.
So, how will you decide who's in the top 10% and who's in the top 1%? I'm glad you asked. I have someone working on that.
Yeah.
You really are serious?
Yes, why do you think they're here?
I don't know. Maybe I was hoping that you would tell me that this was all just a big joke and that you actually just stole a truckload of chocolate chip cookies instead. I don't know.
Shush, I'm completely serious. And you know deep down, this makes perfect sense.
Maybe. Aside from the moral implications.
You prefer I steal a chocolate chip cookie truck instead, Miss Morality?
Of course not. But to base this decision solely off the way that someone looks, I mean, even if the general consensus is that they look pretty good, should they really be punished for it?
That's a strong word.
What word would you use?
Balanced?
Yes.
We're balancing the scales, because they've been tipped in their favor for too long.
To create a software app to be truly balanced, you need... need a very sophisticated algorithm that would properly measure, in some cases, almost immeasurable sophisticated.
The question is, can you do it?
Give me 24 hours.
Yeah, I did.
Great. So my mom has an LED mask that I converted. And then I added infrared sensors. Oh, and I created an
don't
AI.
understand any of that. Does it work?
Yes. Probably. I'm not pretty sure.
It's like 3 different things. I'd like to know it's 100% accurate.
So would I.
Okay, but I just got the same exact thing that they did. Why am I paying $2 more?
Sorry, the scammer says you're in the top 10% of the most beautiful girls in the school, so that means you have to pay beauty tax on your food.
That's so unfair.
Hey, I don't make the rules. Thank you.
Looks like it's working. Justice is finally being served.
The plane's gone down. There's 165 seats empty. That doesn't strike you as odd. Why is...
No beauty tax for me. And the best part? Go ahead and add 2 cookies to the order.
Please reconsider this, Madam President.
What? It's just a cookie. What's it gonna hurt?
I'm not talking about the cookie. I'm talking about this beauty tax. I mean, aside from just the general moral implications of it, I just have this terrible feeling that it's all gonna backfire.
It won't. The only thing that's backfired is the years of better treatment that pretty girls get. I'm tired of prettier girls having it better.
Aren't you?
Whatever. We'll just roll with it.
Erica, you need to stop comparing yourself. Haven't you heard the saying that comparison is the thief of all joy?
No.
We're all born with different advantages in life, and we should focus on ourselves, not others.
You sound like Zecora from My Little Pony.
I know who Zecora is, and I have zero problems with that.
Whatever. Wait a minute, watch.
That'll be $12.
$12? But that's double what I paid yesterday, and I didn't even get the drink or the chips.
Sorry, beauty tax, remember? You're in the top 1%.
Great, now I can only pay for the sandwich.
It looks that way.
Can you, make an exception or something?
Sorry, under surveillance now.
This is so unfair. How is this fair at all? I just got charged because of the... When did we get security cameras put in?
The new tax gave us some room in the budget. Plus, it ensures that the tax is being enforced. It's a win-win. Come on.
Win?
Oh,